All right, we're good to go. Doug, I'd like you to start it us.
Did the day turn out like you thought it was going to?
Well, I mean, score-wise, I would love to have been a little better. But if I look at it objectively, it's one hole that really messed it up. I was trying to get back at it, but, I can't remember the last time I had a triple or even hit it out of bounds. So, that certainly put a damper in the round. But overall, I mean, I really had a good time. I thought the course was playing beautiful out there, and playing with Anna and Madeleine was a highlight, and have everybody here, family and friends. It just doesn't get much better than that. And, my goal this week to, go out there and just get some experience again and kind of get used to what it's like to, put down a score and finish a hole and not have no mulligans or no gimmies. And so I did that. So, overall, I mean, it's, I hit some fairways, I hit some greens. Of course, I could have been more aggressive on the putts. I could have been a little bit more aggressive on, some of the iron shots. But, at a point in my life now there, it's not automatic. I don't stand there and it's not going. It's not a pin seeker the way it was. Now it's more, okay, am I a green seeker? So I did okay. So it's a little more stressful golf, I must say. But overall, I mean, it's fun. I did enjoy it. So I'm not going to focus too much on that hole. It's just, got to forget about it, then move on and take the memories that come with it.
I wanted to ask you two more things if I could. On that hole, which was kind of unusual when you took a drop. The rules have changed 3 times since you last played golf.
Yeah, they have, especially the dropping part. And I just want to make sure that I was doing the right thing. I was hoping that you can swing up that gate, but that didn't work. So, I mean, it's just I got to stay away from the rough in those areas and just play from the short grass. It'd be a lot easier. I don't have to worry about it, because a few holes later, I was the ball ended up in a sprinkler. I just want to make sure I was doing the right thing. I mean, I really haven't studied the rules in 13 years, and like you said, they've changed a few times also. So, rules is not part of my daily life anymore.
And as much as of where you are in life right now, and what this day was all about, was there any part of you that at times felt an old Annika kick in terms of frustration or pushing or anything like that?
Yeah, I mean, you hit a putt and you just know it's not on line, it's not the right speed, and, a lot of tentative shots out there. And I'm not really sure what I'm afraid of, but, I think just going out there and sometimes protecting it, which I'm not really used to doing, but then again, I have nothing to protect. So it's just funny how the mind works. And I think when you get a little older, I told Mike, he's like, did you push that putt? And I said, no, I just think my hands are doing funny things, and it's just, but some of the things is due to the routine. I think it's very similar. I think just some of my mannerism is probably very similar. I don't hit it as far, but then, you kind of go about the same things you've always done. I think those things come automatically.
Thanks.
All right, Beth Ann?
Yeah. Annika, you had a wonderful moment with your kids over by the 15th, by the rope there. What did you guys talk about, and was it kind of cool to have those moments and maybe get out of the competitive mindset for a little bit?
Absolutely. Yeah, Ava was talking about her ELA test today that she didn't do as well as she should have. So that got me fired up. I said, what happened? So she said, don't worry, Mommy, I got to redo it. So and that calmed me down. So yeah, certainly not about golf. I don't think she really cares about it. She's more interested about other things. Will is more, keep on going. You did really well. I saw in school you were doing well, but it was just that one hole, Mommy. So they come from 2 different perspectives, but, they're very different. But it's fun to have them there, the support and the love. And, by the end of the day, when I get home now, it's, I'm their mom. It's time to have dinner on the table. It's time to put them to bed, maybe do some homework, and maybe even some laundry. And then back tomorrow morning, put back the tournament hat on and go out there and do my best.
Do you think you'll be more aggressive tomorrow?
Well, I need to be more aggressive. I really do. I mean, I can't leave putts short. They need to go in to have a chance. I want to do, give myself the very best chance, But it's also, I don't really have the speed as much as I used to. And, it's just, I'm a different place. Before I felt like I had another gear. I've always had another gear. I don't even know if I have a single gear now. So, you just kind of do what you do. And but it's nice to be out here. If I can continue to drive it, I think I did pretty good. I missed maybe 2 drives, and I think, that's okay. And maybe a few more fairways. A few more greens, and then maybe roll it a little bit more aggressively. Then we'll see what happens.
Annika, what was the biggest change from the last time you played? Not necessarily about your game, but just the whole environment of the LPGA. Were you able to notice anything?
Well, it is. It is different. I feel like the players are, maybe it's a few more international players. I feel like they're, out there grinding a little differently, more with technique, more with instruments and, digital equipment. I feel like, a lot of the players have, fitness-wise, they're a lot stronger. I think it's just, no, I think the LPGA is in good shape. I really do. I mean, obviously all the protocols and like you mentioned, the rules and the regulations are different, how they go about things, the booking the tee times. I mean, I didn't know any of those things. I think they just kind of streamline things better. It's just more, it was professional when I played, but I think it's gotten even more, just fine-tuning that. I can really tell that Mike Wan and his team have done an excellent job with everything. So it's nice to see that women's golf in such a good place. It's fun.
What shot were you most pleased with today?
Well, probably the wedge I hit on 14. I was pleased. I took the driver there. I'm not as long as I used to, but I was aggressive, I think, off the tee and gave me a good chance for birdie there. And I hit a really good, actually, 7-iron on the hole before, the prior 13. I just kind of took off a little bit. I hit a few good shots, and, some of them I got away with, but those I take.
How far were you on that wedge?
I want to say I was 95. Yeah.
Annika, what were the feelings and emotions when you arrived here this morning and then on that first tee?
Yeah, I mean, I was nervous. I actually did some meditation at home this morning, trying to calm myself down, just to have a few moments for myself and just kind of get that inner peace, that inner strength, and see if I could just elevate myself a little bit and come here. And then I saw a lot of friends, they had the Go Annika shirts, and it was just nice. I just wanted to do well. But then, once you hear your name on the tee, and then all of a sudden, fairway is this wide, and then you hear your name, and all of a sudden it's like this wide. And you know that they're going to hit it further than you, and then sometimes I try to hit a little harder, which I really shouldn't, because you can only play your own game, which is what I teach these young girls all the time. Play your own game. So it's hard when you, don't do it all the time and really, trust yourself and doing it, shot after shot. And it's quite slow out there. I mean, the pace of play, not to, it's just, I told them on the 9th hole we were waiting, I said, this is the hardest part of getting old. You get so stiff. I need to hit some balls in between shots and start moving, because, your body tightens up. So, so we were kind of joking about that.
On a scale of 1 to 10 in terms of nerves and stress, the first tee shot, if Colonial was 11, what would
Colonial was 11. I mean, this was probably, 7 or 8. I don't remember what it was when I played fully or full time, but I mean, I'm sure I was up there by 8 or so at some of the majors on a Sunday. But then, I was able to channel my thoughts and focus on good shots, and I had a lot of good shots to visualize. I don't really have so many good to visualize nowadays, so I really had to focus on, okay, where's the last one that I hit well that I can remember. So, it's just funny. I'm just in a different place with my game, and but it's also fun, when I talk to friends about this, and they say, well, this is how golf is for all of us. So, well, it never was for me. It was very, relaxing, and I felt confident out there. Today, it's a little bit of a roller coaster, up and down, and it makes you kind of stay on your toes a little bit more than it used to.
Thank you.
Yeah.
All right, any other questions? If not, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Well done.
Yeah, thanks.